Happy morning, children. Valga Valamudan. How are you all? Is today chapter 2 in civics. The same chapter, diversity and discrimination. The same chapter we're going to take. We're going to learn. Okay, dears. The first chapter in civics, understanding about the diversity. We saw that different types of diversities practiced in the India. Different food, different languages, everything. India is a diverse country. It is a very good example for diversity, everything we saw. Today, the second chapter in civics, that is diversity and discrimination. A small recap about the previous sessions. Diversity is defined as the condition of having many different elements. An example of diversity is a classroom full of children of different backgrounds. Okay, it is many different elements. It contains many different elements. Our school, our classroom is a good example for the diversity. Then prejudice, having a negative opinion about someone or something that is not based on facts. Okay, that is we already fixed. Okay, we form the negative opinion about a particular person or a community. Okay, that is negative opinion we created, we had already. Then discrimination, being treated unequally. Okay, how we discriminate the people? Because of the prejudice, if we created the negative opinion, form a negative opinion itself, we discriminate the others. Okay, children, if we prejudice some people, means automatically we are discriminating them. Okay, here the next one is stereotype. The definition: fixed opinion about a group of people, not based on facts. Okay, we itself fixed opinion about a group of people. Okay, that also not under a fact. Okay, and without knowing detail about them, we itself fixed the opinion. Example, we saw a lot of things that girls and boys gender differences. Boys are very naughty, girls are very sensitive. Boys very interested in sports and science, girls are very interested in music and dance, like this. Okay, that means we itself fixed the opinion. Boys means like this, girls means like this, and we make them to we would expect them to behave in that way what we fixed, what we have the opinion. Okay, children, that is stereotype. Okay, today inequality, this is the concept, this is the topic today we're going to see, that is inequality and discrimination. Okay, inequality, it shows the picture what it is not equal. Okay, one side is very heavier and another side is not heavy. Okay, so that is inequality. Children, you heard the word in equal or equally? Yes, we heard the word in our house and other places. Divide equally, share equally, give my part equally, give my share equally, get your things equally. Like that, we always use the word equally. That means what? Both sides are equal. Okay, same. But inequality, it is not same. It is not equal. Okay, that we're going to see. Types of inequality, kinds of inequality. That inequality leads to discrimination. Already we saw the prejudice and stereotype leads to discrimination. Here the third one, inequality, also leads to discrimination. So prejudice, stereotype and inequality leads to discriminate the people. Okay, children, shall we go to the next slide? Yes, here see discrimination. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudices or stereotypes. Okay, children. Yes, here I am giving some examples which was practiced in our olden days, olden India, in our country in olden days. Okay, that is what, if you do something to put other people down, if you stop them from taking part in certain activities and taking up jobs or stop them from living in certain neighborhoods, prevent them from taking water from the same well or hand pump, or not allow them to drink tea in the same cups or glasses as others. You are discriminating against them. Okay, children, when we discriminate, we are treating some people differently. That means we may think the people are not like us, they are different and also inferior to us. That time we started to discriminate them. If we are not allow them to take water in the same well, same hand pump, and we are not allow them to take uh, uh, what drink tea in the same cup or glasses, we are discriminating against. Okay, and we itself experience, if some people are not allow us to take water in same well in the villages, and some people are not allow us to going inside the temple, and not allow us to drink tea in the same cups or glasses what the other people using. That means we are discriminated by others. Okay, children, do you understand what is discrimination? Here, the kinds of inequality. The inequality also leads to the discrimination. How prejudice and the stereotype leads to, that means if we think, prejudice means what? We think some people is different and inferior as. No one is inferior as, and no one is superior as. Okay, children, everyone have unique. Everyone is unique. There are different kinds of inequalities leads towards discrimination. What are that? Economic inequality, religious inequality, and casteism. Okay, economic, religious, and casteism. These are the three kinds of inequality leads towards discrimination. Listen, children, prejudice, that means we itself form a negative opinion about some people or some group of people or community. That is prejudice. Okay, for example, I told the peoples in villages, they don't have their table manner, so we itself already formed the negative opinion. So, and stereotype means what? Boys should not cry, boys don't cry, girls sensitive. Okay, this automatically leads to the discrimination. Okay, children. Yes, next, economic inequality. Okay, the first, what are the kinds of inequality we saw? Economic inequality, religious inequality, and casteism. Okay, these three things we're going to see in this. First one is economic inequality. What is that? People who are poor do not have the resources or the money to meet their basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, children, people, their earnings is not enough for them to meet their basic needs. What are the basic needs for a person? Food, clothes, and shelter. Okay, here they are saying a person's earning is not enough for to meet their basic needs. They are called poor. Okay, so the people who are poor do not have the resources or the money to meet their basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. Then they experience discrimination in offices, in hospitals, in schools, etc., where they are treated badly because they are poor. So this is economic, means the earnings and expenditure, that is spend money. Okay, that is called economic. What here I'm given, they experience, the poor people experience, they are not treated equally in places such as hospitals, offices, and even in schools also. Okay, yes, children, in hospitals, if they want to go to private hospitals, private schools and offices, they have to pay money. If there is no, because already they will not meet their basic needs, then how they able to pay money? So that time they are discriminated. Okay, they are, that time the people discriminate against them because of they are poor. Okay, children, do you understand? I hope you understand. Okay, if you have any doubt, you later ask me. Then, in some people may experience both in the economic as well as religious and other regions, everything. Okay, here I'm giving. Some people may experience both kinds of discrimination, like they are poor and they belong to groups whose culture is not valued. Okay, some people we are seeing in the roadsides in other places, their culture and their dressings are not good. That time we discriminating against them. Yes, no? Yes or no? Yes, if their dresses is not good, immediately we came to a negative opinion. Yes, no, that some people may experience both kinds of discrimination, like they are poor and they belong to groups whose culture is not valued. Okay, tribal example here are given. Tribal, some religious groups and even particular regions are discriminated against for one or more of these reasons. Okay, children. So economically also we are the people discriminating, and due to some reasons their culture is not valued. They are coming from some other places, regions. Okay, due to these reasons also people discriminate against them. Then religious inequality. Yes. Listen, children. A common stereotype. Stereotype means what? Fixed opinion. What is the fixed opinion about the Muslim? A common stereotype about Muslims is that they are not interested in educating girls and therefore do not send girls to school. Okay, Muslims means they will not allow their children to go to schools and educate them. However, studies have now shown that poverty amongst Muslims is an important reason why Muslim girls do not attend schools or drop out from schools after a few years. Okay, due to this reason, in Muslims more people met the poverty. Wherever effort has been made to reach education to the poor, there are the Muslim community has shown an interest in sending their girls to school. Wherever effort has been made to reach education to the poor, the Muslim community has shown, so many people shown. For example, in the state of Kerala, the distance between the school and the home is not much. There is a good government bus service that helps teachers reach schools in rural areas, and over 60% of the teachers are women. These factors have helped children from poorer families, including Muslim girls, attend schools in much larger numbers. So the Kerala government taken the necessary actions to increase the number of girl students in the schools. In other states where such efforts have not been made, children from poorer families, whether Muslim, tribal, or so-called lower caste, find it difficult to attend schools. Therefore, poverty, not religion, is the cause for not attendance of Muslim girls in schools. Yes, children, immediately we are given a stereotype that Muslims were not allowed the children to go to schools. This is the reason for their poverty, but it is not like that. If they have more steps taken for them to go to schools, surely they also get the chance. Example, Kerala government. The Kerala taken send more buses, okay, good buses to the rural areas. It helps the teachers as well as the girl child to register their names in their schools more. Okay, if they getting more chances like this, surely the Muslim people also allow their children to go for the schools. Okay, children, this is religious inequality. Immediately we are saying Muslims were not allowed their children to read. Yes, children, is it correct? That is religious inequality. Particularly, we created the stereotype about the Muslims. They were not allowed their children for education schools and not get to educate. And also they were very interested to do the business. Okay children, that is stereotype. This is religious inequality.